Good morning, Brady at East Rosebud here. We're going to tie today a variation of a sparkle minnow with some new materials from Hairline that are pretty cool, a little bit easier to use than multiple dubbing loops in a fly or brushes. So fun little tie. Let's walk through it. Start this fly. It's on a Umpqua 301 streamer hook. This is a size 4 tungsten cone up front. And we've got white Veevus 6/0 thread here. Just start our thread and work towards the back of the hook here. I'm going to tie in a Marabou tail to begin with. A couple good wraps at the back of it. Like I've showed you many times before, pick it up, move forward. We'll spin up that Marabou stalk. Lash it down up front here. Cut that out, move backwards. Cover up all that excess Marabou. We're going to make a dubbing loop, pretty decent sized one here. Work up to our cone. And we will add in this dubbing loop a whole bunch of pearl ice dub. I like to get a pretty good sized clump of it here. Something like that. Stuff it in that dubbing loop. And from here we'll kind of just space it out with your thumb and pointer finger. Okay, we're going to spin this up a couple times here, and as we go we'll kind of hit it with the brush. You can make this as leggy as you want. You can spin it up tight and make it a little slender, whatever really you prefer in a sparkle minnow. Now we're just gonna work this thing up the body towards that cone. Kind of preen back as you go. Good tight wraps with your dubbing loop tool. And go ahead and tie that off right at the cone there. Clip that out, get a couple good wraps back over some of that dubbing loop, and then come in with your brush again. We'll brush this thing out. Again, you can make it as leggy as you'd like, as slender as you like. Just get a bunch of those trap fibers out and involved in this fly. So from here I like to come in, any of these ones that extend past your tail a long ways, just cut them like that. Any crazy stragglers you can trim out as well, or leave them. They're not going to hurt the fly any. When you're stripping it, I don't think a stray fiber is going to keep a fish from eating it. That looks pretty good there. Now we're going to use some ice dub Shimmer Fringe from Hairline. And this is in Peacock eye color. It comes on a kind of a weird strand like this. What I do with it, which who knows if it's the right way or not, I just kind of peel off the amount I want from the strand, kind of separate them like that. Once I think I've got what I want, just trim that out right off the strand there. We're going to set this in right on top of this hook, just to where it's touching close to touching the tip of the tail. Good wraps there. Go ahead and cut that out. Again, kind of a couple more good wraps, cover up anything we're missing. Now one more dubbing loop for the collar. You can add any color you'd like or any consistency of dubbing you'd like for the collar. We're going to use some Senyo's Fusion Dub in Midnight color for the collar. A weird lychee material. Get a good chunk of that into your loop. Again, kind of thumb and index finger spread that out. We'll spin it up. And this stuff I'm going to spin up quite a bit tighter than I did my ice dub. Oh, too tight. Broke the loop. That's okay, you can save this. Just grab it by the strand. We'll just preen back as we go here. Get it right up on that cone. Tie it off. So from here, you got a bunch of different options. You can get in there and cut this, you know, way shorter if you want. I like leaving it kind of long. I think it looks pretty cool. So all I do is kind of preen it back. I'll whip finish, get my thread out of there, and then go and clean up whatever long fibers I don't want in there. But that is it right there. Shimmer Fringe Sparkle Minnow. Cool material. Like I said, a lot easier to use than trying to do a dubbing loop over the top or a brush if you buy them. Much more affordable way to do it. And a cool fly. Thanks for joining us.